Yo, what's the deal? You got along with the Siskin poet. First of all, let me say that I've had really great relationships. I've had ups and downs. I've learned a lot in relationships. I spent a lot of quality time. Um, I've had a lot of emotion, spiritual involvement, physical involvement, mental involvement in the person, and just been kind of like totally engaged. And I just had that feeling. But um, I stopped looking at dating and different people for like the things that they say because I don't really feel like people are legitimate in their actions and their desire and their need because I feel like people are more so trying to please themselves. Um, these relationships that I see nowadays, they don't last but a week, a month. It's really ridiculous, and it makes me not want to date. Um, and I understand. I understand. I have a really good understanding of that now because over the I used to think there was something wrong with me. I thought people view me as high maintenance and always wanting attention and doing different things. And most people in their relationships they think it's fine to just hit a movie every now and then or the stereotypical shit. And nobody wants to do anything outside of the norm and make a real effort to really tap into the person and really understand who they're dealing with. And so what you have is you have a lot of people who are disconnected from the individual that they're trying to interact with because they have all these other reasons why they want to deal with this individual. And it really gets to be irritating because by doing that, not only you're perpetuating your own fraud, but then you're ruining it for other people because you're teaching this character that it's okay to falsify who you are in order to be in something else. And this is not just with relationships; this is general character. So people are thinking that this is normal behavior, and what it's doing is it's ruining shit. Because just as much as people try to dog Chris Brown for beating up Rihanna, she just as wrong for wanting to go back with his ass. And I really don't understand why people are just gluttons for punishment when it comes to relationships. Of not only punishment, but that they want to punish other people for them and their confusion of not really knowing what it is they want or not knowing how to go about and getting it. And I really think that it fucks with a lot of people because I just had all these different people that I know like coming to me recently with their relationship drama, and it's like all of this in a relationship could have been, you can fix it. You can say I'm done. If you weigh a situation of pros and cons, and the cons are way up here and the pros are way down here, then you need to get out of that shit. And it fucks with me because I'm just like, this is the reason why I stopped dating. But I thought something was wrong with me at first. I thought, everybody thinks that I'm an attention whore and I gotta have all this attention. But I really don't feel like that's the case anymore. I really feel like other people just have the wrong concept of how to build a relationship. And this was originally what I thought was wrong. But I think if people see that you have a certain mentality or way of doing things, and it's healthy, but it's a lot of work. Then a lot of people don't want to do that, so they want to make you seem like you're wrong in your way of thinking. I think that there was nothing wrong with the way I was thinking, and I no longer second guess a lot of things that I'm doing. And I think with people just being confused about what they're wanting in a relationship and what they can provide, and too lazy to provide anything, they just need to stop and just leave people alone. Just leave people alone. If you're out here and you're randomly just dating and you can't honestly ask yourself the question like, I don't know what I want, I'm just dating, then you need to stop that shit because it's really unhealthy and it creates a larger issue for everyone else to deal with, which you don't fix in your relationship. Other people have to go back and fix. And so that would be another person getting approached with the same kind of foolishness that you put up with. um, it includes getting your ass beat. You know, maybe the next person that Chris Brown goes around, if he's no longer with Rihanna, maybe the next woman he deal with, he'll beat the shit out of her too because he thought it was okay. The same thing goes for spending time. You want to spend time with somebody. That's normal in a relationship. If the person don't have no time for you, what's the purpose of being with in a relationship? I don't get it. If I'm in a relationship, I want to spend as much time as possible. I'm not trying to choke, the person out, but I do want to build something, a future, especially with things as shaky as it is right now. You would want like the person that you with, you would want to be able to confide in them And so the only way that you're really going to do that is if you're spending more than a couple hours a week together. Um, but a lot of people's concept of relationship has changed, and so has the quality of it. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the hell with it really don't matter, or do you really feel like this has an effect on everybody else in the relationship? But I was asked to do a YouTube video, and this is what on my mind lately because I just don't like to see other people in miserable situations. I want other people to be happy, and especially if you're going to add somebody else into the equation, why not make it a positive thing? But I guess everybody has their way of looking at it. Y'all holler at me, then let me know what's the deal.